What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I figured, you know what? Screw it. I'm stuck in traffic anyway. I still got some time before I can get to my house. Um, why not just make a video of a talk and drive? So this one we're going to talk about a little bit on the Civic. How I feel about it. Owning it now. I want to say I've owned it for over 6 months. How do I feel owning a car like this? First, let's look at the mileage. Literally, I'm reading it right now as we speak. 174,048. So 174,000 miles on a car that's 27 years old, you can say. It's 1997, so yeah, you can say 27 years old, I think, right? My math isn't that off. How do I feel about owning a car like this? First, it's not bad. You know, I mean, coming from the MDX to this, you know, you can say it's a downgrade, but I didn't get rid of the MDX. I just got another car so I can drive to work and mess around with in the future, obviously. How do I like driving the automatic? I don't. I think that this car I should have gotten a stick shift, or hopefully I can swap this over to stick shift. It just feels like a car that you need to have it in stick shift. You know, is it easy on the streets, like stuck in traffic like how we are now? Yes, very much. I can drop it down to like a 2, the D3, D2, and it'll be fine. Nothing wrong with it. You know, I can just cruise in traffic. Would that be annoying when I get the manual transmission in here? Yeah, I guess so. You could say it will be if you're stuck in traffic, but to drive it around the city, automatic transmission for comfort, although this car really isn't that comfortable, yes, it's all right. All right, so the paint, obviously I've shown you guys that the paint is, it obviously needs a paint job. It's very faded, very cracked. It's definitely done the whole paint. However, the interior right here in the door sims and whatnot, it's okay. Because obviously the sun really didn't hit it. Just the exterior paint of the vehicle, and obviously the engine bay, because it has little chips here and there, and it's very, very dirty. I really have to clean it. I gotta get a pressure washer and clean that engine bay as much as I can. But again, the paint definitely does need to go to a body shop. From a distance, it looks okay, but the second you're a couple feet away from it, 10 feet away from it, you're seeing the paint job that I got going on. Wheels and tires. Obviously, you've known that I changed out the wheels and tires, and I like the wheels, the circuit racing wheels, circuit performance wheels that I have. I just feel like I should have gotten them in 16 instead of 15, because it would have closed off that wheel gap a little bit. Obviously, I'm going to put coilovers on it, so the wheel gap will go away, but the car will be a little lower. The 205s, 50s do help out a little bit with that height thing. I'm gonna just lower it where I get that performance, but it's still drivable, if that makes any sense. The Hankook Ventus Concept, whatever the hell they're called, tires are okay in the rain. Obviously, it hasn't snowed yet, so I don't know how they're gonna do in the snow. But I'm probably not gonna be driving this car in a blizzard, because that would be silly. But the tires are good in the rain. I have no complaints. They grip fine. The steering, from the time that I put the wheels and tires on, the steering really got a lot more stiffer, and it feels just great. The power steering pump that I purchased when last video, when I was showing you guys that I was installing, I don't know if I even like put that one up, but I changed out the power steering pump. Power steering pump wound up being bad, the one they sent me. So unfortunately, you know, I try to save myself some money here and there, but you know, sometimes it just backfires, and I had to put the old pump back on, and now it's acting up. It stops and goes in the cold, but once it warms up, it's fine. But because it doesn't like do the whole, you know how we go into a turn, your wheel retracts itself. It doesn't kind of do that anymore. I kind of have to like force it or assist in doing it. So what I'm just gonna do a whole change. I'm gonna do the pump. I'm gonna do the reservoir hoses, and just get all of their brand new, because it's obviously all of that stuff is 20 something years old. It's been beat up, it's been there, so just get it all out, get it all brand new. This way it all works fine. Same thing what I did with the brakes. Ever since then, the brakes have been fine with me. No changes. The only thing I didn't change was the lines going from going to the calipers. So those lines I have to change out. I definitely want to do the rear conversion from drum to disc. The reason I want to do that, just obviously more stopping power, and they look good within the rims. It just looks good. I've been reading up a lot on front brakes, and these brakes for the Civic, the stock ones, I mean, they're just so small. I'm definitely gonna look into doing that whole thing with the Mini Cooper rotors and the Type R brakes. I don't know. I think I was watching KG Garage. That's what it's called, or it's the guy who always used to race street races, very famous in the world of street racing. Ghost Boy Aki. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name, but he had a video up where he was doing the Type R front brake calipers with the Mini Cooper rotors. So I don't know if I could actually use my spindles and just do that. But if I do that, what I want to do, especially with the brakes in the rear, because I'll have that opportunity, I want to take out the hub and put extended lug bolts. Why I want to do that is because it's just a little stronger. Eventually, I'm gonna put like a little spacer maybe, and just my wheels will have that more space of locking it, and it's more thread on the wheels. Yes, they're used for race cars. And eventually, obviously, when I change out the engine and transmission, it's just something you're gonna need. So might as well just do it all right there while I'm working on it and be done with it. The rear brake conversion, obviously I said like I want to do, but I'm not going to do the whole buy an Integra or an SI rear trailing arm, because have you seen the prices on that? That's ridiculous. They're very pricey. So I'm just going to do the Scarebird adapter and just do that. What I don't like is that the hub that you're going to use is for the drums, which doesn't have the screws to bolt down the rotor. So I'm gonna I want to know if I can use like a Civic Si hub, but I think it'll be too big. Like the actual circle bore will be a little too big for it. So that's that. But just wanted to record this. It's done 8 minutes. This is what I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of doing more of these. We'll see by tomorrow. Maybe maybe I'll take you guys again on a ride, and I'll shut up. I won't even say anything. I'll send you guys. I'll do a video tomorrow of driving to downtown Manhattan on the BQE. Don't expect like crazy pulls with this thing. It's an automatic. It's slow. It's a little peppy, but nothing crazy. It's a stock Civic. I think what helps the engine and helps it pick up speed fast is the fact that this thing has no power, nothing, no sunroof. So the weight of it, minus myself, it helps out. All right, guys. So I'm gonna turn here, do a little block or two, and then I'll shut this off. Shut up. All right. Hear the roar of that D16 automatic transmission. You got an angry bunch of bees in a freaking hive or something. All right, guys. Tomorrow is another day. I will videotape. Wow, that's mad old. I will record on the cell phone because I have this whole thing going on here. Best quality video that I can get for the cell phone, and I've been actually using the camera, my Canon M50. I'm actually using it for photography, which I'll put up on the page. I'll post one if you guys tell me what you think. Some old photography. I have an Instagram that I've been putting up pictures with and whatnot. So besides that, guys, thank you for watching my videos. I just checked and I have 78 subscribers. Thank you guys again for that. That is a Christmas gift from you guys to me. I really, really appreciate it. I know my channel's not big. I know I'm not doing crazy builds and stuff like that, but the fact that you guys are taking the time to watch my videos, man, that's really, really appreciative. I really, really love it. Thank you so much again. And if you do celebrate, you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever the case may be, happy holidays to all of you guys. If I don't send up a video, hope you guys have a safe one, and take care.